We successfully made it through Tropical Storm Sara unscathed. So once again, we are running against the clock to head north to Isla Mujeres, Mexico, where we will meet our friends David and Bud, who will accompany us to the Bahamas if all goes according to plan. What?
Bag unzip?
No.
Oh.
I thought I asked if you wanted to.
Yes.
I didn't know that meant that you wanted me to do it. I will. Oh, it's caught on the front. There we go. Got our port dagger board down. Hanging it up. Genoa is out. We are sailing, folks. First time solo sail. Good job, Captain Connor. Clearly, in this next section, you will see just how much we all know about fishing, but we are committed to figuring it out.
Good old tuna.
Wow, so pretty. It's a tuna. Oh.
I don't know what kind. Is that a skipjack? I can't tell if it's the kind we want to eat or not.
Put it in a cooler and fill it up with some water and then like wait or something. Where's the bucket? You gotta keep him alive.
What?
Gotta keep him alive if he's not the kind you don't eat, right? Can't breathe.
Has stripes on it and looks like a tuna.
Lots of skipjack. Looks like a skipjack tuna.
Yeah.
Do you want your fillet knife?
Maddie, throw that in the dinghy so it's close by next time.
Maybe like this? And then you go like this.
Due to the massive flooding in Coxon Hole from the storm, we are unable to check out there. So we decided to backtrack to Utila, where the port master and immigration office are in the same small building. Ultimately, we think the speed of our checkout process will outweigh the time it takes to sail to Utila, ultimately saving us time in the long run. But we'll see. The mainland of Honduras. Which is what we had to sail to be able to check out, because Coxon Hole and Roatan is such a nightmare right now due to all the rain and the flooding. The ocean is super calm. great thing about Utila is the immigration and port master are in the same building. So I just got our Zarpe from the port captain, so we are now ready to leave Honduras and head for Isla Mujeres. And Connor and I were just having lunch in this little cafe, and this lady was telling us that Isla Mujeres is the breeding ground for the whale sharks, and it's that time of year, so maybe if we are lucky we'll see some on our passage up north. Raising our main sheet, and the halyard got caught on a light on our mast. I don't know if you can see it, and the sail won't go up or down. So, and it's getting dark, so we're trying to figure out what to do. Holy shit, I just had to go up in the bosun chair, undo the wrap and the line around the mast light. We're rocking and rolling. Took a lot more strength than I thought to stay on the mast and not be swung everywhere. But we got it done pretty quick, and now we're gonna finish raising the mainsail. Meanwhile, the kids are pretty much oblivious.
Here we are out in the sea off the coast of Belize in Mexico. Just figure I'd give an update. Last night I unintentionally got very seasick and wasn't even able to cover a night shift. My wife Kelly was a champion. She took the helm all night, you know, which I couldn't describe how thankful I was, because I was in a sorry state. The seas out here are pretty rough, and we weren't, I don't want to say we weren't prepared, I just don't think we were anticipating the sea state. So it was a challenge. Like Kelly said before in a previous recording, the main halyard ended up getting whipped around. You know, the sea state was making the mast do this, and at one point when I was trying to work out getting the sail up around the lazy jacks, the main halyard got loose and like whipped around the mast and hooked on a light on the front, and then it was too tight and wouldn't come off. So I sent her up in the bosun chair to get that undone. And one reason I wanted to send her up the chair is because I felt like I had a better understanding of working the winches and working the lines for that bosun chair. And it worked out. She went up there, got it done. I wish we had recorded it, but we didn't. So just imagine her wonking around like crazy up there trying to get this line off of this light. It was pretty stressful, and right before dark too. But we got it, got the sails up, and then quickly realized we had too much sail up. So then we ended up reefing a couple times early into the night, and that's what kind of got me, being out in the dark with all the motion while trying to focus on a task. It's bit me in the ass a couple times in previous journeys as well. So that's us. Now we're just out here trying to ride it out, see if we can get ourselves to Punta Allen anchorage and regroup. We need to regroup.
God's promise.
What happened to all of our windows?
It broke from the wind.
Yeah. We have some replacement ones. We had a pretty rough sail and decided to wait for a better weather window in Punta Allen before continuing on to Isla Mujeres. We spent a day exploring the water and looking for alligators, rays, and bonefish, as we couldn't go into town because we had not cleared Mexico's immigration process yet.
Your crocodile, manatee, you never know. Look.
Can't be that deep.
Let us down a bit more. I was going to see. Oh, shit.
Oh,
I can't go on Dad's back.
it's not that bad. Here we are, the lighthouse at Punta Allen. What's up? Whoop, whoop. What does it say, Mads?
Mapa Municipal.
Mapa Municipal.
How we're going to do this is you're going to be sitting on my shoulders, but then you're going to need to stand on them, right? So you're going to hold yourself against the tree. Hold yourself against the tree. 1, 2, 3.
I got your hat. Shit.
You know, put your hand against the tree. Stand on my shoulder. Can you reach them? Or are you still too short?
Oh.
You have to twist it off. You have to just twist it and then keep twisting it. Twist. Twist. And drop it on Dad's head.
Drop it on Dad's head.
Catch it, Mom.
Keep twisting.
I think you're actually twisting it around. There you go. Nice.
Pick it up, Mom. See if it has stuff in it. Don't stop, Mads. It might not have stuff in it. Jiggle it.
I can't tell.
Well, doesn't sound like it. A big one. A big one. They're not big enough.
Go forward.
Do you need to find a different tree? I don't want to be underneath it.
It might not be that kind of palm.
Dad, you focus on more that.
Okay, come on down
Okay.
against the tree. Come on, Mom. Put your butt right on my head.
You're on your shoulders, but climb up there.
Huh?
I'm on your shoulders, not up there. Get on my left.
So it's kind of the sad truth about a lot of these beaches. If they're not frequented often by tourism, they generally have a bunch of trash on them. And I have spoken to locals at some other beaches, and they say, you know, at certain times of the year, even if they were to clean them up all the time, the trash just comes right back. So it really depends on a lot of the currents and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty sad because sometimes a lot of this trash doesn't even come from their own country or their own pollution. It comes from others.
And I threw it down hard on it.
Oh, yeah?
But it wasn't even right. And I spent like the whole day trying to open it.
Eat some rebar rust.
Yeah, yummy.
I don't know. Do you not have a door to that thing?
I don't know. Okay. Well, you're not helping. You're not bringing the boat.
Oh, here we go. I'm coming in. Okay, let's see you get in on this thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
One of my my favorite things about being out here on the ocean is the sunsets and the sunrises are so amazing. I know this video doesn't even do it justice, but it's gorgeous. And the good morning sunrise. Obviously, these guys don't pay attention. Churros, man. Churros.
Wait a few minutes, don't burn your tongue. It's hot, I know. Oh, you got
Flows like wine.
Banana for what?
Fish.
For the fishies?
Yes. Bud says gotta be fresh on the water.
Okay, well, we'll find out. SailingJourney is off the coast of Isla Mujeres and is an underwater sculpture museum. It is 8 to 10 meters deep, so they recommend you scuba dive the site. But we thought we would take our chances and see if we could practice our freediving skills. We were slightly addicted to the desserts of Mexico, and Uncle Bud was always happy to treat the kids.
Bueno, cortada de medio a medio. Gracias. Tengo la orden de 8 piezas 60 o uno grande de 40 piezas. Banazo, which have it now? Yeah. I can tell you, I know. I can tell that you wanted it. You're welcome.
Finn was tired, so he didn't join us for our island golf cart tour. But Maddie sure enjoyed it.
Don't lose a flip-flop. Finn's missing out.
Yeah.
Pretty crowded. All right, Mads. What you think? This is where the sun hits first in Mexico.
Film it. Gosh, you film everything.
Connor and Finn are off to go pick up David, the fairy dog. Another. There might not be enough room on our boat for all that shit.
No, there is.
We don't have enough room for all that stuff.
I know.
Sam, will you help hold us tight?
Time to go on our last grocery run before we head to the Bahamas. We might be staying over in Cuba for a few days, so we have to make sure we have enough food to feed the 6 of us for the next week because we will not be able to provision there.
Hey, man. We're going to the grocery store. Is everything okay? We're gonna go to the grocery store and then come drop Kelly off at the boat. We're just provisioning right now.
So checking in and out of Isla Mujeres has been an absolute nightmare. The check-in process was just highly inefficient and was driving me crazy because I had to keep going back and forth from the immigration office to the port master. Then I'd get there and they needed like photocopies of everything. I showed up with 5 photocopies of my passport, my boat registration, and everything else that was required. And yet I still had to go to the copy center twice to get more copies made. Anyhow, I made it through that process. Now it's a few days later and I'm trying to check out. Immigration is pretty straightforward and easy, but dealing with the port master here is insanity. I show up again with all my copies. They tell me I have to go to the bank to pay a fee. I go to the bank, pay the fee, come back, and they're closed for the rest of the day at 2 o'clock. So then I come back first thing in the morning, 9 a.m., so that they can sign my Zarpe, which is the last thing that I need. And she tells me that the port captain is the only one who can sign it, and he's in a meeting until 2 o'clock, yet the office closes at 2:30. And I'm like, well, what if he's late? And she's like, well, I'm sorry, I don't know. So meanwhile, we're missing our weather window to the Bahamas, which is super frustrating, and it's just so inefficient. I don't understand why they don't have a website that you just can upload all of your documents to, and you show up at the office and they sign your paperwork, bada bing, bada boom, and you're done. But no, it's just such a racket. If you're a sailor, I would just skip Isla Mujeres and probably Mexico altogether. When your son's a ding dong, shut up! Takes his fingers and things. Ow! It's stuck!
You might be going to the hospital.
Oh, who's the smart kid in the room?
Oh, you were getting nervous. You started sweating. I'm
gonna put that online. Thought this day would never come. We're finally checked out and leaving Isla Mujeres. Weather is not ideal. It's going to be windy and it's going to be uncomfortable until we get to Cuba, where we plan to wait it out until our next weather window. But I am done with Mexico. As always, thanks for joining our adventure. Please subscribe to our show so you may be reminded when our next video drops. We appreciate you and would love to hear from you in the comments below. That's all for now. Ciao.